What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the video. In this one, we're going to be talking about a stock that I found that is looking pretty good, just to be completely honest. They're in a massive uptrend, as you can see, going from like just below $2 a share all the way up to 409 right now. The ticker is CDZI. We're going to go into what this company does, why I'm seeing a lot of upside potential right here, and how I'm going to be playing it. So if you do enjoy this type of content, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and you turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on any of my future content. But let's go ahead and get straight into it. So looking at a few key things on the RSI, we are a little bit overbought, and the MACD seems to be losing maybe a little bit of momentum, but I don't think it's a massive concern. The stock right now has a market cap of about $228 million. Over the past 6 months, up 8%, pretty good numbers. The past month, though, up 63%. Huge uptrend experience in this company. So let me show you a little bit of key things. Insider transactions have gone up through the roof over the past 12 months, 6 months, okay? 255% change. That's big. Institutional transaction as well, up 32% over the past 3 months. That's big. Market cap, as I said, it says on on Google Finance, like 228, and FinBiz about 248 million. So in this range, earnings per share this year have grown by 24%. Quarter over quarter, sales and earnings per share both up incredible amounts. Target price right now sitting at $15 from its current price of about $4. And then the short float is only 1.84%. So it's not like there's anything too skeptical. Most of these very skeptical companies do have a very high short float, but the volume on this company is very low, only about 133,000. Keep that in mind. Now, let me show you some of the recent insider transactions on this company. If we just scroll down to the bottom, we can see all of these are buys from directors, values of multiple thousands of dollars. In November, a 10% owner put in another $3.56 million. Director put in $166,000. Right here, $199, $194. Very big stuff. And they are buying in at better price than we could currently get. These are like 50% of what the price was. But still, there's a lot of upside to look at this company. So who is this company? Okay, founded in 1983. CADA's Inc. is a natural resources development company committed to providing sustainable water and agricultural opportunities in California. We own approximately 45,000 acres of land with high-quality, naturally recharging groundwater resources in 3 areas of Southern California's Mojave Desert. So one thing I will keep in mind when it comes to this company is I think that they're doing some pretty good stuff, wanting to provide more sustainable water to a market, but they're kind of settling pretty low just by going to California alone, which is like one thing that makes me think, looking at their total revenues though, from Q3 2022 to Q3 2021, we have seen big revenue growth, operating loss growth a little bit higher, but earnings per share is decreasing a little bit, which is a very good thing to see. It still is in the negative. We'd like to see that positive, but we got to go from step 1 to step 2, step 3, and then we can see that profitability hopefully in the future. For the 9 months ended this year, revenue up a lot more, operating loss down a little bit less, and earnings per share down a little bit less. So this is looking pretty solid in my personal opinion. Just looking at these numbers alone, I want to show you a little bit more. Here's kind of a visual on the annual revenues and operating income. Revenue definitely growing by a lot, especially over the past 12 months, which is a very good thing to see. Looking at the balance sheet, their assets have been increasing, but we've seen a little bit of a decrease from this quarter to the last quarter of that last year in total assets and lowering their equity, which is not the greatest thing. But operating cash flow, trailing 12 months free cash flow is a little bit more than it was in 2021. So we want to see these numbers be positive, especially with this being kind of a natural resources company. We definitely, if we could see this profitability, this pathway to profitability, I do think that there is very good things ahead of them, just in the sense that there's a lot of good outlooks on this company. A $15 price target is 266% upside. And then just showing you a little bit more, they're supposed to get a good ROE in 2 years, 47.19%, which is very good. They're forecast to generate higher return on assets than their industry average. Very good sign. Revenue is forecast to grow at an exceptional rate of 355% per year. That's huge. Okay, so there's some pretty good things. It's higher than their water industry average of 4% and higher than the U.S. market average, saying 71.5%. These numbers could be a little bit skewed just to the way that they look, but still, we're seeing good stuff kind of being forecasted for this company. Looking at this, we're seeing revenue on Yahoo Finance expected to grow by about 82% from 2.66 million to 4.86 million, which is still very good numbers. One thing I will keep in mind though when it comes to this company is they're only projected to make about $4.86 million in sales. You definitely want to see more than that, especially when you're looking at a company valued at $228 million. And just to show you a little bit more, because there is a lot of good, but there is also that bad. And I didn't get too deep in this company. I just wanted to show you a little bit about it. And then you can go, if you plan on buying the stock, to look into it a little bit more. But we're seeing a lot of institutional buying. You know, we saw that 32% increase over the past 3 months. And here's kind of some of the looks at it. We're seeing a lot of green. I mean, there is definitely going to be some red. You know, people are selling and buying. It's not always going to be just buying or just selling per se. But just looking at everything, we've got some pretty good stuff happening for this company. A lot of market value being held from institutions. So keep that in mind. But the way that I'm going to be playing this stock is, for now, I'm just going to keep it on a watch list. I don't plan on buying it just because I think there's other places where I could put my money in and be more comfortable with taking on risks in other places. But this could be something that you understand a lot better. You know, the water business, whatever it is, that you understand, and you do want to play this. So if you did enjoy this type of video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on any of my future content. Thank you for making it to the end of this one. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this stock. And then check out the links down below as well for free stocks, free money. If you use M1 Finance, you can get a free $100 just by depositing some money into that account. So let's go ahead, and this is going to be the end of the video. So I will see you at the next one.